how the habit of cognitive dissonance can affect the overall quality of the mind and affects the consciousness of a person. Hello everyone, I am Jamaludheen. I am a consciousness researcher trying to understand what is mind, what is consciousness through neuroscience and ancient wisdom. Today I am trying to explain how the habit of cognitive dissonance can affect the overall quality of the mind. I've been trying to understand what is mind, what is consciousness through neuroscience and ancient wisdom. So from my journey, I have developed a neuroscience tool called Mind Fitness, which can make real-time brainwave-based mind assessment and neurofeedback training. And I've been researching various qualities and dimensions of mind, and today I will be showing how the habit of cognitive dissonance or denial of your own cognition leads you into a lot of stress in your life, depression, and which makes you unconscious and unaware. This is the dashboard which I have developed, and with the use of Muse EEG device we can connect and do a real-time brainwave data. So this is a session which I have already done before. So the person is going through lot of overthinking, anxiety and judgmental issues. So whenever we have a lot of overthinking, anxiety and judgmental issues going on in our mind, that means we are less calm and more stressful. So when our mind is very calm, we won't have any overthinking, any anxiety or any judgmental issues of the self or others. So that is exactly what we can see from the brainwaves as well. So this is the brainwave range for the entire mind functions. The speciality of Mind Fitness system is we can see the brainwave in a deeper way than the standard alpha, beta, gamma waves. I have developed a system where we can see the mind by understanding through the brain waves associated with the mind functions. So what we see in the real-time brainwave graph is how is our mind functioning. So the brainwave graphs like thinking, reasoning, understanding. So this is what the real-time brainwave graph look for that particular session of that person. So if you look into how was his conscious lower conscious mind functioning, we can see that here the total calmness score is 59, and he had thinking, reasoning and understanding score in a okay way. So by looking deeper into how was his states of the mind, we can see that he had a lot of overthinking, anxiety and judgment. So why this anxiety, overthinking and judgment is coming is if you look into how was the lower subconscious functions happening, like how was his cognition, how was his emotion and how was his attention, we can see a deeper insight. So he had a lot of breach of order, so that every brainwave has an order which he needs to follow. So when every brainwave is in order, which it has to follow between the frequency range, that is the best efficient mind. And whenever the particular frequency associated with any mind function breaches that order, for example, if cognition breaches the order of the emotion, that means something like fear or denial is happening. So you can see here the cognition and emotion have lot of breach of order. That is why there is 86% breach of order, where it was like during the session he was going through a lot of fear and lot of denial, uncognitive denial as well. So whenever the mind is um, having subconscious fear and denial, it will affect the conscious function as well. So a person going through fear cannot be calm. He will have the problem, the fear coming out as some type of anxieties, and if you have some denial, it will start coming up as a judgmental issue. So that is what it is showing up. So by being in a lot of cognitive denial and fear, the overall security of the mind is affected. That means if he is not secure in himself, his mind is creating lot of fear and lot of denial, which is affecting his overall security of the mind. And when the internal security is affected, it will create a problem for his well-being. So the reason for 66% of fear and 67% uncognitiveness is because he was going through a lot of internal conflicts where he was denying, and he is actually judging himself, and he is going through a lot of fear of uncertainties. So people who are denying things in their life, who are trying to fight against the reality with denial, will always have problem of insecurities in their mind. And if you look into the world, the cognitive dissonance is so high in the world, and it has become a pandemic where people don't know how to be secure in themselves, and who they are actually reacting and revolting against each and everything which they are approaching with fear. So exaggerated fear and denial is creating a cognitive dissonance pandemic throughout the world, which is affecting every nation. And if you look into the politics, that's what we can see throughout the world. And this is actually a question to ourselves and to everyone. uh, the level of consciousness, the collective consciousness of the world is falling so much that nobody is secure in the world, nobody is feeling calm, nobody is in well-being, everyone is affected by some things or the other. And the root cause of all this is everyone is approaching something with a lot of fear, and they are denying the reality whenever their cognition creates an understanding that this is against what you believe. They deny it, and this denial, continuous denial of subconscious denial, creates a lot of anxieties in them. So that is exactly what is happening, and it is a pandemic. The solution for it is, unless you become aware of this, unless you try to rectify this with your own self-awareness and bringing calmness and stability into the mind, these insecurities will create lot of sufferings, and it will affect your well-being, and finally it will affect the overall consciousness depth, and it creates an unconscious and unaware person, which will become an automatic life without any reality in it. So if you are a person who is interested to explore the level of consciousness and understand deep about the mind, you can follow this channel. I'll be publishing my research, and if you want to try out mind fitness system with Muse EEG and see your real-time mental health assessment, and you want to train with neurofeedback on how to come out of this cognitive dissonance and build mind security, you can try out mind fitness by accessing www.mindfitness.app. And If you have if you want to consult me personally to come out of the cognitive dissonance and mental insecurities or anything related with consciousness, you can contact me. I'll be sharing my contact details in the description. Thank you for being with me. See you in the next video.